Hello, everybody. We have covered the first part of Unit 5, and now we are going to cover the second part. And we already talked about the simple present tense as simple present statements and how to make the negative sentences and how to create questions, whether they are yes or no questions or WH questions. And then we talked about the adverbs of frequency, such as always, sometimes, usually, often, and never. Then we have here asking questions in two ways. Let's see. Sometimes when you ask a question, you need to make it more clear by adding another question. For example, if you ask someone, "What do you do after class?" it might be not clear for them to answer, so you will follow that question with another question, like, "Do you go straight home?" Look at the answer. "Well, I usually go shopping and then go home." So sometimes we need to ask two questions in order to clarify the idea for the listener. Let's see the exercise, and it is already on your book, so you can find it. It's just matching. You can do the match. It's so easy. So look, for example, number 1, what do you do after class? It's C. Do you go out for coffee? Let's do number 2 together. How do you get home? So let's look at B, not D. E, it's E. Do you take the subway or the bus? Then the next slide, the use of I mean. Even in asking two questions, like the previous questions, do you go home straight? Do you go straight to home? I mean, do you go out after class? So it is like, it can be between the two questions. So why do we need to use I mean? You can use I mean to repeat your ideas or to say more about something. Example, do you ever go out after class? This is the question. Look at the answer. Also, we can use I mean in the answer, so not only in the question. So look at here. Well, not very often. I mean, I usually go straight home. Look at the second example. How do you like the food? The answer, it's not bad. I mean, it's good. Look at here. The answer, especially with the second example, not bad and good, the same answer. The only difference is the first is negative and the one is affirmative. Internet addict, which is the reading part. You can read this one and you can discuss it maybe with your partner. We have what does it mean, internet addict? When you are using the internet more than the normal people. You spend maybe most of your time using the internet. That means addiction. And here we have some questions. You can read the passage and then answer the questions. Next slide is writing a message. to write a message to someone, maybe it can be like writing an email, but here it's like writing a website message. It's just easy. You talk about yourself, things that you like to do. We use linking words. If you see here, we have and but. We use and. Let's see the linking words. We use and to connect similar ideas. Example, in my free time, I like reading and watching TV. But we use but to connect opposite ideas. So مع and تربط لنا فكرتين متشابهتين، لكن but تربط لنا جملتين أو فكرتين متناقضتين أو عكس بعض. Example, I like to swim but I don't like to play golf. كيف عرفت انها في بينهم تناقض؟ الأولى affirmative and the second one is negative. الأولى مثبتة والجملة الأخرى منفية. ولاحظوا مع but we need a comma، نحتاج الفاصلة قبل but بس مع and if we are talking about similar ideas we don't need comma. الكوما فقط إذا كان الفاصلة متى نحتاج الفاصلة؟ إذا كان I need to add another subject. مثلا I like reading and my sister likes watching TV. Okay, the last slide is about homework. You can just do the homework on your workbook and then write sentences.